Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Look at them, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals.
Drop kick
hits the mark.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Ooh, what impact.
This might be it.
Oh, my. Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh! You gotta believe this one's over. She's starting to feel it. She's in there with some stiff competition tonight.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys. And from where I sit, any one of these women can win this thing. The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
Watch this. Oh, slam down hard.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. That losing a cage match can mean much more.
There it is. Look at her go.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
Nailed it.
Well, the idea here is to take out your opponent so you have enough time to climb over the cage wall and out to the floor. Boom, what impact! Boom! I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
He survived, and this cage match is in the books.
When you introduce the enclosure, Everything is possible. What a match this was.
She proves she has what it takes to be one of the best in the business.
Here is your winner, Lee F.
Big win here, guys.
This is one of those wins you don't forget anytime soon.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.